reading of an ordinance, this is not a great time to bring it up. So I said, so I will say it, and then maybe they'll hear it for the future. And they're like, no, we want to do it in this one. Okay, then you will have to call the commissioner. You're not going to win that one on being right. So that one you have to use your personal connection.
Right.
And that's what you do, not what I do.
No, but you have to give them the logic.
I will write your story.
Write your story, and then you can...
I will dial the phone for you. I will hold it out for you. And I guess if I get some really good AI, I'll just make a call for you.
Right. In your voice, in their voice.
I hadn't thought about it. I probably can get there. So when I'm mad because they won't call the commissioner, I'll just do it.
With their voice.
Right, exactly.
And what is
You know that there is an application that can interpret videos?
Now they have an AI that you can interpret videos.
I saw you taking a video there.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can take a video and in real time the AI will explain to you what
it sees.
What appears in the video. Even if there's no audio, it will look at the images.
And tell it, but I thought it was amazing. It doesn't just say, this guy's in an orange shirt with a black, but he'll tell a story. I see that there's a band and,
my Meta glasses, they're not elaborate, but they do that, and they amaze me.
No, they do only stills.
I go, right. Exactly.
You have to take a still
just
shot.
Say, what do you see?
Yeah, no, but this is...
Right, and they're like, I see a person, and I'm like, well, is it a farmer's market? Well, it could be a farmer's market because they're vegetables.
So listen, it's work like your Meta, except, when you take a small video, it is 30 frames
No, I'll try to plug one of mine in.
No, listen, it is 30 frames per second. So what it does, it takes the frames, bring them to images, interpret the images, and then makes a story to tie all the images, and then it narrates it to you.
But what I love about it, it creates a story, basically I'm seeing it looks like it's a nice...
Which AI is that?
It's called
Pixie Bot. She will...
P-I-C-C-Y? Yeah, P-I-C-C-Y. It's hard to pronounce.
I'll check it. You've heard the podcast one?
You mean the Google Notebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are using it all the time.
I use it for my students,
It's funny because I took just our resolutions, no other information.
Right.
Just the resolution about closing the street.
Yeah.
And I put it on our website because it's not exactly right about who's funding the grants and everything.
Right.
But I was like, when I listened to it, because it talks about, some of the older businesses are not going to, do that. And their rhythm is so predictable. I can just
the first time, you know what? The first time I was in awe.
Right.
After a while, you said,
then you see the regularity.
No, you did that? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. It gets monotonous, but the first time you see it, you're amazed by it, aren't you? Like the first time, how they had the banter, and then they had the woman and the man. They really got the feel for it, and they try to be positive. They try to.
But she's like, oh, those Flago District people really have their. And I was listening, and I'm like, and then she talked about some things, and I thought, I actually thought of something different by listening to it, and of course I know other people because essentially she's saying, I was like, God, this is like the best pitch for us ever. So I know other people don't think that. So I put it on the website and I put an AI podcast about the subject because if people will listen to that, they'll probably come into the public meeting with an open mind.
No, have you seen the beta part?
That is amazing. I have one resolution.
I know.
I mean, I didn't even give it much information. 4 pages.
Right, but it basically makes it in a positive light.
Right.
That they have something that it brings.
Oh no, it sounded like the Flagler District was the most innovation urban place.
Right.
And this version that we told you is free. And if you want,
P-I-C-C-Y.
it is free, but if you want to pay, they give you a lot more options.
Right.
You can change the phone and you can do a lot of things.
Right, you can do it. But you can download P-I-C-C-Y. And you just take a short video clip, and it's amazing. You even take a short video clip of whatever you see.
No, you can take a video clip of us.
Right.
We will be silent, and then it will explain to you what the video is about.
Yeah, or with your band, or whatever. Picciccus. P-I-C-C-Y bot. Look it up. Bobby just found it. When did you
Yeah,
find it?
show me what you typed, so because the name is terrible.
The name, it's hard
Nobody
to,
can
because
figure
I
out
always have Pixie.
how to spell it.
No, I've got a. Just
No.
typing it in a text.
Yeah, put it in text.
And,
later on you can see.
It
But I
is such a
love it.
terrible name, but we were
Yeah, but
listening.
you know what? I mean, because I have a $20 a month account with ChatGPT,
Uh-huh.
just because I have to get an extra Google extension
Uh-huh.
because I have so many chats. But this Google extension allows you, it's called Smart Folder, to have folders and subfolders and subfolders. And that, otherwise I'd be lost.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on it for 2 years now. And I can find any chat that I made like 3 years ago or made it, or when did I
Yeah,
ever
find
talk
it.
about this? It's helped. I almost don't do an email without
Right,
popping
right.
in that. And suddenly, things are, the communication, and I'm not tired from it because I'm editing.
Welcome to
And I'm
Right,
extremely good
and
editing.
presented
Yeah.
by
But it does
NPR's Miami.
this
No,
is
but
basic writing.
no, you
Right.
know what it does?
This series
when
And then
you
I know
start
what I want to
something-
say,
Right,
and I'm not exhausted from
Right,
it.
right.
You know, people don't appreciate how much work goes into this. You know, they come here for 5 minutes.
Even then, what you've done.
You
I'm
know?
glad that the podcast, with the podcast, you can join it. You see the beta in the notebook,
Lost
Google
Boy,
notebook.
Over Under,
There's a place
Shish
where
Kebab
when it
Mediterranean.
creates it, you can join in when
Free
it's
Status
speaking.
is live.
And you can be the third party, you know.
5 to 8:45
When you-
p.m. through May 26th.
You notice,
Oh, I'll have to do that.
yeah, check it out. When you click the
So
play,
interview me?
no, you join them in
You
a
join the
discussion.
once they create your podcast.
Right.
In other words,
There's a little button that says join right underneath, and then join, and then when you press it, you
represented on a Saturday night.
oh, somebody
We
wants to
are
join it, oh, come in.
Sounds of Universal
And
Love.
then you decide. The only problem they haven't done yet is they don't put that into the podcast. Do you understand? But if you have another recorder, you can even record yourself conversing with it.
Oh, wow. No, I actually did that when I first heard
Eddie
about it.
Carlos and band
I said,
that just played a
let me
wonderful
try
set of
this. And I
music
did
for
this.
you.
I mean, that's the only one that I've done. And I was
And we
like,
came here
I'm
to
like,
close out the night.
and then I
We are
rated
Sounds
it
of
away,
Universal Love.
played it for the board. Some of them had already done their own. So they were like, that what it is. And I said, they're like, but it tells the story. So I said, I'm putting it on the website.
Okay, and now, you know what it will also do? You can give the URL, the address of the website, and it will also the podcast of your website. So it'll say, whatever it is, you know what you need to put in, and what the source is, put the URL of your website, it'll go through it in your podcast. So you can add that too.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely great.
Yeah.
But I love versatility of it. And I wish a lot of other people would do it because they're working too hard and they're not getting anything. And it's a great topic. You talk to it rather than asking it. It's great. I don't like, there you go. I knew that. Or I didn't know.
Or not even that. Avi
So I'm making this stuff up.